Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Putri Fatin Nur Anis binti Amir. My metric number is 2020702787. Today, I would like to doing some elaboration about the effect of training and development in workplace that I have doing some research on that case in Malaysia and in Sweden. The first one is the main issue. The main and important issue that has been highlighted in the case study is about the COVID-19 pandemic could affect or impacts Malaysian employee performance in this economy. The research includes the employee, particularly millennial, which seen need to struggle to perform at their highest potential during early employment stage. As we know, during pandemic COVID-19, we have a lot of decrease in business. For example, the finding shows that the respondent have a high level of satisfaction by the middle level of employee. Once we know the main issue, so the employer can get a positive feedback or a strategies to save the management, such as they need to build a self-determination theory to build up the motivation for the employee to not to give up even though they have a critical or a decrease in business because of the pandemic COVID-19. That was the technique was used in Malaysia. At the second case in Sweden, they using a surveys were sent to municipality leaders and their employees before and after the leadership training programs, which is aimed at increasing need support. In this case study, they examine the role of leaders and control motivation to use skills back at work or transfer. The next one is I want to talk about the challenges that have been through in Malaysia and Sweden. The first one of the various challenge notified is the finding also reveal a weak significant positive relationship between training and employee performance. In Malaysian workforce, there is a strong demand for a high-skilled working environment to facilitate organizational growth. This research also provides more in-depth insight that can help managers increase employee performance and retention using human capital theory. By the way, in Sweden, the study demonstrates the usefulness of an interactionist approach to study how combination of individual and work factors lead to training transfer. The next one is the findings. Both studies provide some significant suggestions to overcome these issues. In essence, both research emphasize on the significance of good collaboration between the strategies in leaders to make performance and ongoing industry. So the next one is trainings programs could be monitored by skills and leadership strategies aligned together with the real world demand and phenomenon pandemic could be equipped with valuable skills during the collaboration of industry and education institutions. Both studies emphasize the essential significance. The research frameworks tools for both case study is used to easily to make an conclusion. This case study took place in Malaysia and mid-sized municipality in North Sweden. This program was targeting managers who had been employed within the past 1 until 2 years. The next one is the suggestion. The first one, we must improve industry training collaborations. This instance setting up organized institutions and curriculum must be updated to reflect industrial demands. The second one is we must change the incentive and policies pertaining to workforce development. For example, we can give some incentives such as a bonus for the employee who have achieved the target the employee have made, to maintain or to make the employee gain the performance because of they get a motivation to improve in the business. The last one is we can suggest is clear rules and incentive should be implemented by governments and organizations to motivate business to actively fund regional trainings, and we can give employee such as certification initiative. The last one is the conclusion. What can I conclude here from these two articles is about leadership. Innovation by itself is insufficient for effective workforce development. Instead, a skill and up-to-date strategies involving curriculum form, governmental support, and tight industrial education about leadership and judgment is needed. That's all for today. Thank you.